The biggest component of like the whole program was the adaptability, because there was multiple times where it was like, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling that way, and then you gave me some knowledge that was on top of the different workouts that I haven't done before, the reverse pyramid. On top of everything, the adaptability added with everything, I feel like was like the biggest thing for me. Like if I was any sluggish, you gave me a up of carbs and still being able to hit the protein. It was just super easy compared to I was like, oh, I just got to eat chicken, rice, and broccoli every day.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say those two things combined was the reverse pyramid, the workouts, and then that adaptability on things.
That's awesome, man. Do you think you've grown mentally in a lot of ways throughout the last 4 months with me?
Oh, 100%. Like I I can also say that like just being at a different weight makes me feel a lot better. And like it adds, a certain level of confidence being able to go in feeling good, and feeling lean at all times. The mentality, especially going to shoots or going to like any client things, I feel a lot better. You know what I mean?
Yep. And not to mention, I mean, this is extra. I feel like icing on the cake, but man, look, girls look at you different. Women look
Mm-hmm.
at you differently. I mean, I don't know if you noticed it yet, but it's going to come. The lower you get in body fat.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like it's definitely more of like a respect thing with a lot of people. Like you're an entrepreneur, and I feel like with people that you work with, higher end clients, with you looking lean and aesthetic, they take you more serious because it's not easy to maintain a low body fat. It's not easy to burn fat for a lot of people. They have a hard time doing it because sugar cravings, their body, they can adapt to certain things, so it's very hard. For you, you listen to what I was saying. You did the program, you did reverse pyramid training. I found out your maintenance calories subtracted by your intake, and now we have your daily calorie deficit. So that's cool, man. That's cool. You feel that way now. You're confident in your skin. You've always been confident, but now it just helps you with more confidence as well. Because you can look at yourself like visually. Let's see the pictures. You went from 200 to where you are now. You're definitely skinnier, and your chest is starting to form too.
Yeah, and that was the biggest thing. I've, really went through a lot of stints where I was like, oh, working out is like a priority to me, especially with in like sports and everything. It's always been hard to develop a chest. I felt like my chest was always hard to kind of break through. Felt like my legs were easy to grow, but my chest wouldn't grow. But now it's like I feel like right now it's the most lean, but like full, because whenever I was doing a lot of chest, my lower mid would grow a lot, but then my upper chest was never grown. So that's what's changed since doing the program, that I haven't seen before, is that upper chest that came in.
I gotta ask you this: what was the number one workout that I put you on that really helped you gain that fullness in the upper chest?
Oh, dude, that incline dumbbell, bro. And I didn't even expect being able to go that heavy that fast. Like I was repping like
Yeah,
55s, went from 55 to 75 in what, 3 weeks,
yep, yep,
4 weeks. So yeah, it was.
yep. And that's only 1 month.
Yeah, that was one. Yeah, that was one.
I'm sure right now, if you truly wanted to, you could pump out at least 4 to 6 with 85, 90s.
Yeah, and we talked about like I had some shoulder issues where like it was hard to get up, but then whenever I had a spotter, I was able to get those 85s up. So and those that mobility that you have me on recently now has been something that now I can get the 80s up like without assistance. And my shoulder just doesn't pinch anymore. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm shooting to try to get to those 90 95s.
Let's go. 90, 95s at I don't know what body fat percentage you are right now. I want to say you're, just looking at you, probably like 17, 18
Mm-hmm.
maybe. If you get down even lower and still do 95s, which you can, that just shows you the proof is in the pudding with the program. Like you don't have to live in the gym 24/7. Less is more.
Yeah, and that was the biggest shift change for me, because I was like, oh, if you're not going 6 days a week, you're kind of like a moderate. Like you're not going to get as much gains as you would. And the whole 4 days a week thing, I just had that preconception that you were not going to get as much as you could.
Yeah. Being that you have a very busy schedule, Musa, with your work with real estate, photography, videography, all that good stuff. How do you think me putting you on that 4-day split really helped you level up in your job as well?
Oh my God, it was like because it's hard to balance because it's like working on someone else's time, like you're working on the client's time. That first of all, the 4 days a week was like super manageable because if I missed one, a Saturday is super easy to go to, you know? But on top of that, I only had 4 days a week, so I went as hard as I could on those days because I was like, oh, Wednesday's like an off day. I can go as hard as I can right now. You know, I have time to recover. So if I go hit a workout that next day, I feel good. Going to these shoots because I know I like went 110%.
Yeah, and talk about the diet. Like, I want you to hit on that. I'm not a firm believer that we need to be eating clean 24/7 to burn fat. So talk about that. Like, what did I have you on as far as diet wise and just the eating in general?
Yeah, so it was mainly just the macros. Like,
Yep.
if it fits into the macros,
Yep.
then you're good. So like, I mean, I'm an advocate for Chipotle.
Me too.
Yeah, 1 month I ate Chipotle like 22 times. So
Are you serious? Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Are you dead ass?
Well, yeah, it was
Wow.
insane, and I'm still eating Chipotle quite a bit because it's super easy on the go.
Yep.
But also, like, days that I was like low in protein, but maybe I ate something earlier that day that was high in fat or something. I would go to like my favorite chicken spots and go get grilled chicken tenders, and like, I don't think the diet was ever like I'm not really, I'm having a ton of cravings because like I'm getting my fix. My favorite food really is chicken and rice.
Yeah.
So I'll just go get seasoned pre-made chicken that tastes super good, and then go get like pre-made rice, like cilantro lime rice or something. And I'll go check. He sent me that screenshot. That's all I ate that day. Like I was eating whatever I wanted, and I was still fitting the macros.
That's awesome. Yeah, hit the nail on the head for sure. Now, last question I do want to ask. The best way to burn fat, and the only way to burn fat, is to be able to burn more calories than what you're consuming. On top of that, to deepen your deficit, tell these people up here what you did for your cardio. Because a lot of people believe that you have to run every single day, long hours, all of these miles. That's not the case. For one, it hurts your hormones. You get skinnier. It bites your muscle. You're more catabolic. There's a lot of reasons why I don't like to run long distance to burn fat. What did you do for cardio?
Yeah, I did Stairmaster, a lot of Stairmaster, and I also implemented walks. Like, I have a track next to my house, so I'll just go on a walk with like listening to whatever. Maybe walk to the Sonic and go grab like a water or something. But those were the two, and I absolutely hated cardio before this, but now like it doesn't matter if I'm in the gym, I'm gonna hit Stairmaster.
There he is.
Yeah, if I'm in the gym, I'm definitely gonna hit Stairmaster, and it's not like a daunting thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How many days did it take for you to get really used to doing 20, 25 minutes a day at Stairmaster?
Oh, so the first day, I haven't done Stairmaster, but maybe once or twice before, and I was also at my max weight, so it was a struggle that first day, and then slowly after, I would say a week, maybe two, I was able to do 25 minutes, and that burning in my legs that I felt like my legs were giving out more than my cardio went away. So now it's not even not a thing where you're completely exhausted. It gets a good sweat, and you can actually feel your legs like growing.
100%.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like you're hitting two things at once. I know a lot of people don't like hitting legs, so that's another reason I do like Stairmaster, is because I'm getting the cardio, and I feel my legs are going to grow without me having to do full leg days, which on top of that we're doing. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's cool. Now, one last thing before I let you go, Moose. I know we have a lot of work to do on my end and you as well. Would you recommend anyone to work with me on the program I have, the systems I have, and if so, why?
150%. First, on a personal level, you are like super professional. So like when it comes to communication and accountability, it's always like, you know, you're never just like they're not hearing anything. You know what I mean? And that's just the type of guy you are. You're very personable and you're very attentive to people's problems. People's, I've had multiple issues in this program, and we work through it together. And then second, actual program, your knowledge is just way better than most people's. I didn't even really know what reverse pyramid was, and I just hit maxes that I've never hit before in the matter of a month or two. You know what I mean? So the proof is in the pudding. Anybody that, is looking to either get leaner, put on more muscle, or main gain, recomp, I would 100% recommend them to you. And especially in this bulking phase that I'm going to.
Let's go.
I know the Savvy Best is going to have me right.
Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate the kind words, man. And also, too, I appreciate you for being coachable, being attentive to all the trainings per week and all the calls that we've had. If it wasn't for you actually being all in and trusting and believing in yourself, it'd be hard for me to actually believe in you if you can't believe in yourself. So I'm glad you already had that. You took initiative right when we talked in Utah. I want to say it was back in September. Dude, time flies. You were ready to go.
Yeah.
He was like, right. What is it? How much is it? What are we doing? Let's try it out. I want to support you. You're a good friend of mine. We're growing, spiritual physique fitness, and it's only going up from here. So I appreciate you, Musa, 100%.
I appreciate that. And yeah, dude, I'm going to need some more spiritual physique, apparel, bro.
I got you.
It's still my favorite gym shirt.
It's only getting better. And I'm ordering 40 more shirts today with pants.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm going to need a new order, bro.
Definitely, if you know anyone else, again, man, that can make websites, send them my way like this week because it's time.
Okay. Yeah, dude, that would be huge. I probably know a few guys that I can send your way.
Yeah, it's time, man. There's no more waiting now. It's go time.
Yeah. Shoot, yeah, I'm excited to see what we got for this new year, man. It's January, 3rd?
Yeah, it is. Let me ask you this, Moose. What is one of your goals? It doesn't have to be physically, but physically, spiritually, mentally, anything, relationships for this year. What is the biggest goals you want to hit this year?
My biggest goal, and I feel like my goal every year is the same, is it's not so much of an outcome, but it's reinvesting into myself, right? Whether that's physically, financially. As you know, I want a coach for almost everything. So I just want to continue that this year, kind of, be able to put my all into myself.
Yeah, that pays dividends. I feel like too many of us, go out, buy stuff, things that don't really give us any value whatsoever. But the biggest investment we can make is just in us. Mm-hmm. And I feel like by having a coach, because I have a coach myself that I paid $10K for like social media, different things with my mindset, like some therapeutic type of stuff. It is easier to get to the outcome that you want when you pay for the information. Mm-hmm. Especially if that person you're paying has been through what you've been through or has what you want. So 100%. I believe in that 100%. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing this year.
Yeah, for me, I will never not have a coach, ever. In at least one aspect of my life. Maybe, there's times where you need to focus on one thing for 6 months, however long that is. But I will never not have a coach. I'm a pure advocate that, especially paying for a coach is, it's a non-negotiable for me.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. But Moose, I just want to say I appreciate you. Thanks for hopping on the call. When I get to Utah come March, we will definitely connect.
Yes, sir. Let me know. Yeah, I appreciate the call too, man. You helped me a lot on this journey, so I got a lot of appreciation for you and getting me lean. It was I went from 210, bro. 210 was high. Yeah. That was rough.
Yeah. FYI, y'all, he used to do sales with me. We were knocking doors in California. He was chubby. Definitely was not taking the gym / the dieting and stuff serious, nor Stairmaster. Definitely not Stairmaster.
Yeah, I've never done maybe once or twice. And
Yeah. Now I used to call him Keanu Reeves. I think I'm gonna call you. I don't know. I'll come up with a name though. I'll let you know.
All right. Perfect.
All right, my guy. You have a blessed day, man. Let me know if you need anything, and if not, cool. I'll be texting you in a few hours about some other stuff. This is what I absolutely live for. One of my best friends that worked with me went from 200 pounds all the way to 177 pounds. He's lean, he's more aesthetic, and he has a lot more strength to him. He even believes in himself so much more than what he did when he first started working with me. Guys, this is my biggest pitch for y'all. If you are not taking your fitness and health and your strength serious, trying to help your physique and get your mind up to par to where you want it to be, start now. It's 2026. This is the best year to get started with anything. We now have ChatGPT. You can use AI. There's so many resources you can use to become ultra successful in this day and age. I highly believe it. So with that being said, if you guys like the video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment for more. If you guys are struggling on your fitness journey, or even if you want tips, anything, burning fat, getting stronger, progressive overload, reverse pyramid training, the way I approach fitness, let me know, comment down below, coach, and I'll get back to you guys that want some assistance from me. Remember, quote of the day will be, whatever you do, do it with all of your heart. Whatever you do it with all of your heart. I think that scripture is in Colossians in the Bible. I don't know where it's at, but it's in Colossians. Whatever you do it with all your heart. I love y'all so much. Peace and love, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, what's up, look, I'm a dog, beware of that. I got a mind, but I don't know where it's at.